What's going on, paisanos? Ocg just got their ban list dropped on them. And this is kind of weird. Normally, the Ocg ban list, even though they get it before us, usually get it later on. And what we're seeing here in the Ocg ban list is a lot of weird hits happening. Now, obviously, this is not our current TCG ban list, but some of these cards can happen with our TCG ban list. And it'd be kind of interesting to see if that was to be the case. Ocg has a lot of cards that they have access to, like Harpy's Featherduster, that we don't have, and maybe hopefully in our ban list we'll get it, and hopefully we'll get our ban list soon. I mean, seeing this ban list early for the Ocg only sheds light on the fact that maybe we'll get a ban list early, which would be great. But moving forward, look at the ban list, or the current Forbidden card on the Ocg ban list from April 2019 is Red Ice Darkness Metal Dragon. Okay. I mean, I guess it's because Crusader Guard Dragons, due to the fact that Ocg has access to Needle Fiber. But yeah, that's kind of okay, sure. Limited is Armageddon Knights, Beaver Terratop, and Regeki. So Ocg has access to Regeki and Harpy's Featherduster. That's insane. Also, Spirit Terratop going to 1 kind of mediates the meta towards our meta, which is a little bit weird once again. Normally we follow up on the Ocg meta, they don't follow up on ours, and we have Terratop to 1, and now they also have Terratop to 1. And then of course, Armageddon Knight, another card that's currently limited in our ban list as well. Semi-limited, Dynamite, the True Draco Fighter, totally awesome, Hero Lives, and Limited Removal. I think we have Limited Removal at 3 if not mistaken. As far as Hero Lives, I'm pretty sure that card's hitting our ban list as well, totally awesome. Sure, I mean, most decks right now, even now looking at our current TCG ban list, putting Totally Awesome 2 wouldn't really do much, if anything at all. I think looking at Totally Awesome, I think the only deck that kind of can play besides Paleo Frogs is Prank Kids. They play like one of that, as well as Mermels. They once again only play one of that, so sure. Dynamite, the True Draco Fighter, okay. And then Free from Regulation. Don't regulate. Appreciate. 3 Damage Juggler, 3 Fairy Tale Snow, 3 Dunlong, Union Hanger, and Solemn Warning. Now, this is pretty significant. We'll go over right off the gate. Damage Juggler at 3. Damage Juggler at 3, Necros fully unlocked. Well, I think the Ocg might still have some hits to Necros, but even still, like, imagine we got Damage Juggler at 3, and then we get Necros being reprinted in the April dual power. It's pretty significant. Looking at Fairy Tale Snow go to 3, even though we ban out Fairy Tale Snow, they get 3. Ooh, Burning Abyss just gets that much more better in the Ocg ban list, and I guarantee you, moving forward, watching deck profiles that are Ocg based, we would see Burning Abyss be obviously a lot more viable. And it's really interesting to note, if they got 3 Snow, even though we just got ours banned, would we get Snow back? If we get Snow to 1, it's pretty significant. It's huge. Snow going to 3, I don't think that would really matter, to be honest with you. I think most decks will run 1, maybe 2 Snow, but even that's kind of stupid. I think just 1. And then Denglong, first of the Yang Zing. Can we just get 1? Can we get it to 1 at least? Like, I just want Denglong back. Like, it's kind of crazy how the fact that everyone wants this card back. We all, for the most part, know it won't do as much, but it's still kind of like a thing that we just want Denglong back. You know what I'm saying? And of course, they have Union Hanger to 3, sure. And Solemn Warning 3, which is huge, actually, because that, I mean, if we got Solemn Warning 3 here in our ban list, you would have 3 Strike, 3 Warning, a Judgment. Now, obviously, I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will be playing that many cards in their in their deck as far as like floodgates, but you'll definitely see a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh! Players teeter towards Solemn Warning and a Judgment, being the fact that it stops Denko Sekka. It stops a lot of problematic cards, but mainly that. Inspector Board is not a big card that it would stop, and we would see control decks be able to play more control. Another thing also on the Ocg ban list, Multi-Figures hit to 1, and looking at the April ban list, it still hit the 1, furthering the speculation that Ultigeist will be getting hit in our ban list. I know I'm going to get hit with a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players that are like Ultigeist fanboys. Mind you, I'm a huge Ultigeist fanboy, but you gotta look at the meta for what it is. And I think with Dark Neostorm, we're getting that new trap card. It's like Change a Heart trap card, and all the guys getting more cards. It wouldn't be surprising we see cards like Personal Spoofing as well as Multi-Faker get hit in this ban list. It wouldn't surprise me whatsoever, not one bit. I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are kind of getting, that are playing Ultigeist. Some of them are kind of getting around. Majority of them are just in denial, and that is what it is. No big deal, but that's the way I think about it as far as Ultigeist. As far as Solemn Warning, well, that makes Denko Sekka more viable within that meta in the OCG. Now, will Solemn Warning come to 3 here in the TCG? Well, that's a whole different subject. Hopefully, if it does, because it'll stop Denko Sekka. But in a weird way, I don't want it to, because I think Warning is a broken card. In fact, I really want Strike to be hit, or at least semi-limited. because that card's insane. It's a really broken card, and I think that as the meta slows down more, we would see cards like Strike, Warning, Judgment see more play. Right now we're in a pretty fast meta, but with decks like Sky Strikers, obviously topping Salamangrates, it can slow down even more so. And if Salamone went to 3, we would see Salamangrates run Warning, obviously 2-stop Dango Steka, so Salamangrates could be free to use, you know, Raw, their other Negate Trap or whatever. So I think that's something also really huge. Anyway, guys, this is the Ocg Banlist. Obviously, there's a bunch of cards here that, for the most part, won't do nothing if it wants to come off our TCG Banlist. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think any of these cards can affect our Banlist? Will this impact the market? I know a question I ask every Ocg Banlist. What do you think the impact of the Ocg Banlist cards do on the market? And if we're talking just from a market standpoint, I think Ulti-Terratop might go down in value because people will lose have less faith in it. Resurrector's Metal Dragon might go down in value as well, from this. Totally Awesome won't. I don't think it's going to be touched whatsoever. Looking at everything else, Warning might increase in value because people are looking at Ocg Banlist and saying, hey, that happened here. So we might see cards like Ultimate Rare Warning go up and higher in value. That's what I would see from this Banlist. Maybe even Fairy Tale Snow might sell even more. And once again, looking at Fairy Tale Snow, if we was to get out even to 1 here in TCG Banlist, with the release of Dark Neostorm, so Cherubini would be legal, that would be huge. That would be insane, and I would really be, it'd be hard to play other things other than just, you know, Cherubini control. That's what that kind of deck it would be, and it'd be kind of fun and weird at the same time. Anyway, guys, I'm just rambling at this point. I really appreciate you guys. Please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. What card do you want off the Banlist, and what card do you want on the Banlist? Comment down below. It's your boy V. You guys have a great day.